Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your professional life, job, career, business. 11th to the 17th. Beautiful. Wow, get ready. The week is going to bring in lots of celebrations. Either there's a project that's completing successfully, or there is some kind of parties, celebrations. It's a very celebratory energy that's coming into the week from the 11th. Something is successfully completing, and you're going to be throwing a party or something. Is what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay, so it feels like. Say, for example, a project completed successfully in your job or your business or a venture or in your career. You're celebrating, but then you're like, okay, great, yeah, small win. Next. You see? It's like next. You're not waiting to endure that celebration. You're not waiting. You're not trying to stop and smell the roses. You're not stopping and smelling the roses. You're like, yeah, okay, next. It's a rose. Stop, smell, nurture, love, care. Wait. Enjoy the moment. You're not enjoying the moment. You celebrated. Today you celebrate. Tomorrow morning you're like, I wanted that, but I didn't achieve that. Now I need to work towards it. It's like yesterday you just had an achievement. Why won't you sit there and relax? That's the kind of energy I see, Sagittarius, coming your way. It's like, what's next? What's next? It's very restless, impatient, negative, pessimistic energy, okay? Sometimes it could also mean that you have a lot of unrealistic expectations. So whatever win is coming towards you, Sagittarius, you may have been like, well, I thought I expected a little more, you know. Now, on your mind, I feel there is a lot of support, a lot of abundance, a lot of teamwork that's happening around you. Okay. Yeah. And you are progressing forward. You're moving forward slow and steady, is what I'm getting. So, on your mind is okay, I'm patient, I'm ready to put in the work, I'm going to move forward slow, steady, very self reliant, hardworking, stable. You're taking one day at a time. Okay. And you do feel that the environment is very, very supportive. A lot of you are trying to work in groups. A lot of you could be open to being mentors, or like taking inspiration or taking some kind of advice. I feel that you're overall also one more thing where a lot of you on your mind, you're coming off as very playful. You're kind of holding on to your innocence. Earlier you were coming off as too much of adulting, like, oh, too serious. Once this celebration comes in, you're going to be like a child. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, there is a new fresh beginning that you're looking towards or that you're desiring, which is in your heart space. Okay, a lot of you are very excited about a new phase in your career or your work or your business out here. Yeah, see, beautiful. So much of positivity, so much of optimism. It's like, okay, what happened, you let it go. At least I'm celebrating something, right? So it's like a 50-50. Even though you are impatient, even though you're not stopping and smelling the roses, even though you have unrealistic expectations, the other thing is coming up with being optimistic, taking good steps, moving forward. At least you're progressing, at least you're not stagnant, at least you're being like a child. You're coming up as very creative, you're opening up, making new connections, okay, feeling more supported, feeling more abundant, ready to take a risk, moving forward from any kind of past disappointments. So although there is negativity out here, I'd say it's like a 60-40, 40% negative, 60% positive. So, not bad. Yeah. I feel that's probably because you started regaining your confidence in the past. Okay. A lot of you probably lacked the enthusiasm towards your job, work, career. But I feel that something happened and it kicked your enthusiasm. You realized why you're doing what you're doing. It's like that spark. You got your mojo back. Yeah. But some of you may have started putting in the work in the right direction. For the others of you, your focus was too much on some details. So the confidence was there, but there could have been a lot of delays because of being too focused on being a perfectionist. So some there could have been some delay in the past in something, in a project, because you were looking too much into the details. I feel that delay is over and done with, and beginning of the week you start to work on something. Okay, you stop being so perfectionist, because when you're a perfectionist you get nothing done. Wow, you're coming off as a little impatient by the end of the week, restless. Okay, trusting your intuition, but excessively restraining yourself from trusting your intuition. A lot of you are doubting your intuition. A lot of you are restraining yourself from opening up about new ideas. Okay, be it your job, your business, or your career. It's a very no compromise zone. It's a very I don't want to talk about it kind of energy. It's like keeping things to yourself because it's driving you nuts. Something's making you very restless. You don't understand the middle road is what I'm getting. Your advice out here is get out of your illusions. There is something that you're believing which is not true. Yeah, your advice exactly. Open up. Stop restraining. Yeah. So you're restraining yourself, doubting your intuition. Why? Because like I said, in the near future, patience is out of the window. The patience level is becoming thinner and thinner, and your impulsivity is kind of increasing. You're coming off as too impulsive. Whatever actions you're taking in the near future are not for your highest good. And I feel the action that you're taking is more about being quiet or not trusting your intuition too much. I feel the universe is telling you to trust your intuition, but you are kind of just very very jumpy by the end of the week, which is why the universe is telling you that whatever you're believing in, whatever you think is true, any illusions, any doubts, any fears, any anxieties, subside them. You're making them more bigger in your head than they actually are. Okay, and with that page of cups in reverse, even if you fall once, it's okay, get up again. Don't be scared of emotional vulnerability, in the sense where if you put a project in the oh, this is a good idea, or this is what I think, don't be scared to put out a project only because you feel you're going to get rejection. you know Open up, let people know what you think, or let your ideas out. Okay, don't be a closed box. Okay, don't be too scared about what reaction you're going to get from the world, or from people, from clients, from suppliers, or whatever it is. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius.